Hey, what is up, y'all? This is LD Gaming Studio here today. I have a couple announcements to make, and also I'm posting a little bit late today because we were watching the Braves game. The Braves bullpen just kind of blew it. A couple quick things I want to announce. You may already know this. Jock Peterson traded to the Atlanta Braves. His first home run yesterday. He has 2 doubles today. Jacob Stallings, a walk-off grand slam. The Mets made one of the ugliest plays in the history of the game. Also, Jake Cronenworth hit for the cycle 2 nights ago, I think. And another thing I want to say, we were at 87 subscribers. I don't know what happened yesterday. When I woke up this morning, I looked and we had 70. So we've lost. I don't know why we're losing. Anyways, we're at 78 now. Hope you guys will just help me get 100. The ones who continue to keep subscribing to me, thank you all very much. We're also at 2,500 views, and we're doing Catcher Heroes today. 2021, let's get right into it. So, who was that? Oh, yeah, what am I doing? I think, I'm going to pass on him for a sec. Buster Posey. Buster Posey he's going to be good. He won an MVP before. In 18-19, he was really weak. Everything was just gone, but he was still good behind the plate. He's good behind the plate this year. He's on the IL, unfortunately, now, but he had like a 980-something OPS, which I don't know where this came from. He's been really good behind the plate. He's just not good, but he's still getting older, which is why I'm not going to overreact and put him in All-Star. Yeah. Carson Kelly. I don't know if that's Carson Kelly. I believe it is. Carson Kelly is also going to be good. This year, the numbers have been down, but they have not been bad either. He used to be someone who shouldn't be on the Major League roster for 3 years, even though he never even played 162 games span over it. He's much better now. 2020 was a good year. This year's been down, but he's still been good, and he's good behind the plate. He's going to be good. Christian Vasquez, he looks like he's extremely mad. And I don't know where he falls. Average, I think. Because this year it's not been as good. He has pretty much no speed. He's fine defensively. 2019, 2020, they were good years, but still average. Jansen's just going to go below average. Here's why he's not trash. He's a can of an arm behind the plate, and he's super solid defensively. Also, notification, Trojan player highlights. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 31st of the year. Yeah. He's still below average. You just can't hit whatsoever. Below average. Who is that? Elias Diaz? Trash? I know nothing about him. In fact, yeah, I just don't really know anything about him. He's just not really good. Sanchez is an all-star. Here, I think in his rookie year, in almost 100 games, he was super great, super good. He has some of the best power in baseball. And let alone from a catcher, he's still really weak behind the plate, even though he's been getting better every year. He's a nice arm. He just can't block, really. He's super slow. And 2018, bad year. 2019, good year. 33 homers, I think. And 2020, just god-awful. 147 hours, 6 OPS with 10 homers. Don't want to get into that. This year, he had a super nice month of June. He's going to be an all-star. Jorge Alfaro, below average. When I looked at his stats, he was never particularly good. While he's a little bit clunky defensively, he's an absolute hose of an arm behind the plate. His for somewhat a tiny bit of power, but not crazy. And he just doesn't really get many hits. Get on base, below average. James McCann is going to be in the good. This year has been down. He's been better of late, but still, he has a good arm, and he's pretty solid defensively. And he was good in 2020 and 2019. The last few years, he's been good. He got traded to the Mets, and he's good. Real Mewtwo is the superstars. While this year the numbers have been down, he has an 815 OPS with only 8 homers and 30-something RBIs. Prior to this, he's been the best catcher in baseball because you got someone who blocks everything and has the best arm in baseball. He's just a superstar, flat out. Jacob Stallings, he had a walk-off grand slam yesterday against The Mets, so just gonna go on average. He's just like been a below average hitter pretty much every some 700 OPS years, including this year, but just still not really. I mean, he's a huge guy. He's not very fast at all, and he can't block, which means he can't block extremely well. He's a solid arm, and I mean, you can catch fine, but average. The Jose Trevino. I'm gonna hold on to that. I don't know who that is. Martino, no, it's below average. You know what, I'm putting him below average and the reason he's not trash is because he's good defensively and a good arm. He got voted in the All-Stars and got Yachty here, not Yachty, someone else I think took over, which is why he didn't make the team. But who would vote him at third even? A 571 OPS, that's just awful. I don't care how good he is defensively, he's still below average. Is that Max Stassi? Max Stassi is average. I mean, he's been fine the last couple years, but he's just horrible. Mike Zunino's going to go in average. Well, this year it's been good. He's made the All-Star team with like 198 average, but he still had an OPS at 810, and he hits for a lot of power. He can walk some. He'll strike out a lot, though. And he has a really solid arm, and he's solid defensively, but he's still just average because he's just not really ever been able to hit any other year. I'm putting too many guys in the lower half. Narvaez is an all-star. He's not a superstar because of this. 2020 offense was just gone. Defense was there. This year, defense has also been consistently there. He's just hitting great. He's done that almost every single year. He's an all-star. Pedro Severino's just below out. He's trash. 2020, he had like an amazing first half, and then the second half of 2020, I think he had like a 490 OPS. Fell off, and he's not absolutely great defensively either. He's trash. And he's not been able to swing the bat ever since. Roberto Perez is going... should I drop him in average? I mean... see, he can't hit him. That's why he's below average. At least the glove is there, and he has just a hose of an arm. He's arguably the best defender in the game. I know I said Real two was, but it's either one. But you just can't hit. He had like a 774 OPS with 23 homers or 24 homers in 2019, but he's just not done anything like that ever since. Who's this? Is that Sean? Yeah, Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy's, he's gonna go to good because he's good defensively, and while the bat has been inconsistent, he's actually been solid. Ish this year in 2020, it just wasn't great like you expected, but he's still good. Salvador Perez, he's also good. Salvador Perez is good because he missed the entire 2019 due to injury. 2020 had like a 9-something OPS. In fact, he had a 333 average and an OPS like 980 something, and he was just great. But he missed a lot of games though, and he's getting clunkier defensively because he's getting older, and he's not fast at all. Which applies for most catchers. Real is one like the fast catchers who can steal bases. Tucker Barnhart, average, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's good defensively like most catchers are, but he's just not really... He started off good at the plate, and this year just came back down to earth. And when I say come back down to earth, go look at his stats before. He just wasn't really that good of an offensive catcher, and he's just about that range now, average. Travis d'Arnaud, I yelled a little bit there, sorry. Travis d'Arnaud is good. I mean, when the bat was off, but he's now on the 60-day IL. He's really nice. I got an autograph by him, as well as a picture with him. He played with the Braves and the Mets. Wasn't really great on either of them. I mean, he had some good years. Only played like 111 games as his most. And in 2020, he had like a 9-something OPS. He was extremely good with the Braves, but he just can't throw out anybody barely, really. Oh, good, though. I don't know who that guy is. Wilson Contreras is... All-Star. Well, this year's a bat spin, like average. Prior to this, he was above average with the bat every year. He's for a lot of power and is really good defensively as well. He's just getting better and better, and his arm is really good. All-Star. Wilson Ramos is just trash. I mean, he got a little bit hot in 2021, came way back down to earth. He's been bad. Ever since he's been traded to the Mets, I think he may have a good year or two with the Mets, but he just can't. He's now probably terrible defensively, and his legs don't work. He's just not fast at all. He's just not great. His arm is still getting weaker as well. Superstar for Will Smith. His bat hasn't been as good. He still has around an 800 OPS, I think. But in 2020, 2019, the bat was absolutely on fire with a fine glove defensively. Maybe that means he's all-star. Which, yeah, he is. There you go. Yasmani Grandal is also going to be superstar. I know this. I remember when he was hitting about like 130 this year and still had almost an 800 OPS. Knows this. He's not fast at all, really. But he's solid defensively and has a solid arm. As well, he's able to hit for a lot of power. He's a really cocky player. He took steroids before, I'll say that, but he's still a superstar. Yan Gomes, where do I put him? Average. I mean, he has a good glove, but just the bat has been good some years. Some years, recently, just not. And that's kind of just average now. I think Yachty, where do I put Molina? I'm putting him in average. I put somebody there. Yadier Molina's average. He's just not really that player he used to be. He had like a 780 OPS at one point this year, but then I think it's like 715 now. He leads the league in caught stealing percentage in the National League, specifically with 40%. So, and people say his arm is getting weaker. No, he's actually been good with the arm this year, like always, and he's still very solid defensively. Yeah. Is there anybody else I know? I think this is going to be Austin. No, it's not Austin Nola. It's not Austin Hedges. I'm not just dropping back. All right, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Drop a like if you enjoyed this. We still got starting pitchers, relief pitchers, and left fielders to go, I think. If you enjoyed this, yeah, again, drop a like. Not comment. I'm not doing that. You can comment on my videos on Breath of the Wild Part 1 and the earlier stage of the channel, as well as my Michael Jackson impersonation videos. Earlier stage of the channel. Turn on post notification bells, because since I posted later today, and it's probably going to be the same schedule every week now, or every day of this week. Stay tuned still. I'll be trying to post every day. Yeah, that's going to wrap up the video. So, bye.